Hey everybody, this is DeDrinker64 and welcome to another reaction video. So today we're going to be reacting to two more episodes of My Little Reviews. These are for a Hearthwarming Tale and the Saddle Row Review. Or Saddle Row and Wreck. There's two names for it. Anyway, yeah, overall these two episodes were probably some of the best this season. Hearthwarming Tale, definitely the best episode of season 6 so far. Some of the best songs that I've probably ever seen from the show so far. And it was just all around an amazing episode, and a great take on A Christmas Carol, by the way. As for Saddle Row and Wreck, it was a very different approach to what I thought the episode originally was going to be. It made a nice set of references, especially to like Spider-Man, which I got. But yeah, it was an interesting rarity episode, and it even came out with probably one of the stupidest memes that I've ever seen, which is the sweep song. It's everywhere right now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing someone else's take on this. So yeah, let's get right on into this. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so ILoveKimPossibleAlot.
Well, it's Christmas time already, man? I thought that's a no, but I don't know. I guess I don't have to go on that. I just have like one on paper that I have to update with my hands. I mean, hooves. Just like whatever. I'm really a horse, I promise, except when I'm not. My complaints of the Starlight's character arc and how they've been a little fast in developing her character is something that this episode indirectly addresses. And now
No, I have said that I kind of agree with her on Starlight's character.
Remember when Gak was a thing? Because I remember, and we don't talk about it.
Oh God.
Christmas Carol approach to develop the holiday more development to Starlight at the same time was kind of brilliant.
That's brilliant, Olsen.
Let's talk about the Christmas Carol first, because that's what I know how to do. Everyone knows the Christmas Carol.
I was in a made-for-TV version of A Christmas Carol, which...
Oh, there's Kim Possible.
But I think that didn't
I think.
It's a story no one's read, but everyone knows.
Yeah, I've read it.
It was one of the most highly adapted works of fiction that keeps on being adapted, and this is the case here. Not only that, this helps make Christmas what it is.
Christmas is a time for giving.
Hashtag preach.
It's just a minor holiday in the Anglo-Saxon countries, and now it's Christmas.
The KP History Channel.
Christmas is my favorite holiday. I justify the story being as exposed as it is. This episode begins in holy hell. It's just such a happy song. I wonder what the reference was.
Yeah. Oh God.
And then we meet the subject of the episode, Starlight, again. I don't really mind because of the aforementioned reasons, so yeah. She complains that Christmas, Hearthwarming, is just an excuse to eat candy and get fat and not do anything.
Just an excuse for silly songs and fun. Not a day to remember.
Is that the music from the Muppets version in the background?
Twilight's like, girl, let me
Go
tell you the best
Starlight.
story ever. So I met an induced narrator who also pauses the video to tell you how awesome her senpai is.
We get it. Star Swirl's off.
Yeah.
So here we have Starlight Fall. Like unreformed Starlight hates Hearthwarming but thinks it's a waste of time. I assume old Starlight thought it was a waste of time. You kind of know where this is going. Insert awesome villain song number 1. Seriously, the songs in here are epic.
Those poor unfortunate
Yeah.
souls, so sad.
Of course.
They come flocking to my cauldron crying, spells, Ursula, please, and I help them. Yes, I do.
Well, that got dark. Our first ghost is Applejack, or Christmas, Hearthwarming, whatever. Here to show you how Starlight, Snowfall, whatever, adopted this attitude. Awesome song number 2, coming in hot.
Yeah.
Learn about Scrooge, Starlight, Snowfall, and of course not like Hearthwarming. So hey, it's Professor Snape Pony.
Yeah.
Weasley. It's Leviosa.
Of course.
Well then, but seriously, this song, including the Reef Prize, is awesome. So
Yeah.
insert ghost number 2, Ghost of Hearthwarming Present. You get it, guys? You get it? It's great. It's a good joke. Pinky sings a song about how great it is to be in the present. We see her with a group of ponies around Starlight.
And my favorite song from the
Her,
episode.
I feel bad.
She said Hearthwarming Eve is just an excuse to party. And we would all be better off spending time working to make Equestria a better place.
Make Equestria great
Awesome
again.
chorus for like the most meta break ever. And then we get to my favorite part of the episode, that Luna song. That staging, man, reminds me of this. We're floating in the moonlit sky. With a mix of this.
Oh my god.
So Starlight
Yeah.
runs the error of her ways, and look, Rhino Scratch is talking in the background. That's
Yeah.
canon. So with that in mind, Starlight ends up redoing the party. And
That should be
singing,
canon.
and it's sweet, and it's a good ending. Woo. In closing, this episode is amazing. From its great staging to the songs that were added to both make sense and context, and also don't feel forced and rushed, really makes this episode stand out, and not just
Yeah.
an easy excuse to write a story that's pretty much writes itself. Also, in case you're wondering, like I was, Discord is not there because he's Jewish, and the writers confirmed it.
Oh.
It's home.
Discord is Jewish. What? Oh, is that one of the writers who actually said that? That's Discord is Jewish. Yeah, because Discord was originally supposed to play the character of Jacob Marley in it. So, okay, he's Jewish. That explains it. What?
Tell your friend Veronica, it's time to celebrate Hanukkah. Oh boy, get a harmonica on this lovely, lovely Hanukkah.
Okay, on to the next one.
Well, this episode, I think it's fair to say that it's different. Not too different, but different enough. And before you ask, I did like it. Actually, I really liked it. Well,
Yeah.
let me explain.
I did
This
too.
episode is unique in its use of framing devices. A flashback is a framing device, so is a point of view story. And this episode uses two framing devices to tell its story, a flashback and a point of view. It's really confusing. The most amazing thing is how well this episode turned out versus how bad it could have been, because it could have turned out bad. Like, really bad. But it didn't. Someone give Nick a cookie. This episode also had a great character dynamic between the cast. The action was fast, and each character was genuinely
Yeah, that
enjoyable
scene
to
was
watch,
awesome.
which I think is rare
With
to
the
say
slow
least.
motion flying.
Let's do the thing where I start breaking down the episode already.
It's showtime.
We begin with a race.
Beetlejuice.
Tony's racing to Rarity's to stop her reading an article about how horrible the new opening went at her Manhattan location. Rarity is blissfully unaware.
Now we can all read the review together.
Oh, Rarity. We get our first
Still best
email
horse,
from
yeah.
J. Jonah Jameson.
What are you looking for a raise? Get out.
We get
Yeah.
a dump. Well, Rarity's at least excited. Hit it! I have plenty of references for this review. In comes the landowner who blackmails Rarity into letting his daughter work for her.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
And let's just talk about that daughter, who's basically the equivalent of... Yeah, that. I love Finding Nemo.
All our
Yeah.
clothes will be made of spoons.
And then there's Finding Dory later this year, which is
Except for
cool.
odd jobs as they try to get the boutique to open on time. Fluttershy's with the animals, Pinky's with the music, stuff like that.
Okay, just asking.
Also, Twilight cannot remix, but I'd like to see you guys.
Yeah.
Also,
I've seen a
Coco
lot of
Mel's
these.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's Miss
bye.
Pamel
Come
now.
on,
Split up.
and try to take on those.
They had to
tasks
change
I
the name.
mentioned earlier. Also, that was a cute callback. There, Nick.
Yeah.
And have a montage of all those tasks while we lock Rarity in the front of the store. Because friendship is magic.
Don't listen to that guy. He's trying to lead you down the path of righteousness. I'm gonna lead you down the path that rocks.
What, you smoke too much? What's wrong with your face? What is wrong with your face?
This chair, not close. You can do this. Oh, but what if I can't? You can. You just have to keep it together. Keep it together.
So in the end, everyone's able to combine their odd talents. The place looks great. Even little Wolverine over there. We end with a terrible article, and that's it. Even though I'm kind of sad they ruined John Travolta Pony.
This is the most whimsical and wonderfully fashionable boutique I've ever seen.
I never noticed that.
feel wild. I got all this energy. I can't believe it. Yeah?
Oh god, yeah.
In closing, this was a fun and fast episode that really shakes up the status quo all the way up to the story structure. The cutbacks to the diner and the overall tone made it just a fun episode, and it's tied with Hearths Tale as my favorite episode of the season just because of how smart and entertaining it was. Seriously, this one
I
was
still
great.
preferred
I know the
Housewarming Tale,
episode
but
was
this was an
shouting,
amazing
right,
episode as well.
Yeah, that. Knocked it out of the
Confalone.
park. Plus, he watches my video, so he's an all-around cool dude.
Alright then. Well,
Man, I just been sitting there thinking
About what?
about the miracle we just witnessed.
What could you witness? I witnessed a freak occurrence.
What is a miracle, Benson?
The act of God,
And what's an act of God?
when God makes the impossible possible. But this morning, I don't think it qualifies.
okay then. So that was interesting. I mean, I think the most interesting thing here is that we actually learned that Discord is Jewish. If that's actually canon, that is really interesting, but it was said by one of the show writers, so it could very well be. I don't think it's canon though. I mean, it's way too stupid to be canon, right? I don't know, it's just weird. And as for Saddle Row and Wreck, yeah, I really don't know what to say to that. I mean, I definitely didn't enjoy it as much as A Hearthwarming Tale, just because A Hearthwarming Tale was just such a good episode in its own right, but I think Saddle Row and Wreck couldn't quite trump it. I mean, I just didn't enjoy it as much. So, I'm looking forward to what she's going to say about Applejack's day off, though, for the next one, because that episode was not very good, and I'll go over that in the next episode, but yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.